Bishop Hines and to the General Board and Bishop Blake and all the brethren, all the bishops, and all you who are here in the presence of the Lord. My name is Paul Reed. I come to you as a soldier wounded in the Army. We have various concepts of being in the Army of the Lord, but we don't expect to get wounded. My life and ministry at this time is a paradox. It's a oxymoron. It's a quandary of sorts, because for me to have a healing ministry, I got sick. And to properly preface my testimony in my 5 minutes, I want to say this. I have ministered to people who are blind, deaf, crippled, dead. I've seen the dead raised. I've seen the glory of God in a tremendous way. And at the same time, I got afflicted. And since I got afflicted, knowing that I had a healing ministry, I ignored the symptoms. And since I ignored the symptoms, I gave place to the devil, and I gave him an opportunity to attack my body. And I got sick, and I got worse and worse and worse until the doctor diagnosed me as having kidney failure. According to the ancient rabbis, they declare that the first part of the body that God developed was the kidney. In the King James Version, it's the word reins. I developed kidney failure. I got sick, and I got sick, and I got sick. And even though I had a healing ministry, I got sick. And when I got sick and got to the point of death, I was at my church about to do the benediction, and the mic that I had in my hand dropped, and I collapsed in the pulpit. They rushed me to Emory Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia, and they said I had a mild stroke. When I got back home, I was to be prepped for a kidney transplant the next day, which was that Monday. When I got there, I told them, by the way, I was here yesterday and I had a small stroke. They got the cardiologist, went over all of my medical history, and the cardiologist came to my room and said, Mr. Reed, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you cannot get a kidney transplant because your heart is only functioning at 30%, and if we would operate on you, you would die on the table. I was so devastated with that news that I had a massive stroke. I had another stroke. I had another stroke. I had 3 strokes in 30 days. I was in a coma for 3 days. Then I was in another coma for 40 days. When I kinda, sorta came out of the coma, I was in such agony and such pain. I said to the Lord, Lord, I've traveled all across the country ministering to your people. I did a good run. Let me kiss my wife goodbye, and I will escape, knowing that I love the ministry, I love the people of God, and all of a sudden, my spirit came out of my body and went straight up. And when my spirit went straight up, as I ascended, I heard the Lord's voice say, stay or go. And in my mind, I said to myself, stay or go. He said it again, stay or go. I knew in my spirit that he wanted me to stay, so I said, I will stay. Then I heard the angel say, hooray! 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 spirit went back into my body and the pain got worse. That's a contradiction of sorts. All of a sudden, I was in another coma. Then they put me on a respirator and they told my wife, since your husband can't think, can't speak, can't articulate anything verbally or by hand language, since he can't think at all, put him in a nursing home. For all intensive purposes, he is a vegetable. And my wife said to the doctor, you don't know him. You don't know him. You don't know him. He's coming out of this. He's coming out of this. And all of a sudden, the glory of God touched my mind, touched my body, touched my lips, and I was able to say, glory, 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 glory. And as I continued to recover, of which they said he would be a vegetable, he will never walk again. It's even in my record because I saw it. He will never walk again. He will never speak again. And I'm going to tell you, dear hearts, the God that we serve is more than able. He's more than able. He has given us the grace to enjoy a covenant blessing by having his name, Jehovah Rapha, the Lord that healeth thee. After I got to the place that I can talk and think and maneuver one day, and I have one more Kojic minute. When I got to the place where I could think and function and minister, all of a sudden I got invitations to minister, and I said to the Lord, I can't minister healing because they will look at me and say, you can't even talk right, you barely can walk. What is he going to say to the people? And the Lord told me to tell them that you are a miracle in progress. You are a miracle in progress. And I want you to know, dear heart, that since you are in the army, you might be wounded, but you are a miracle in progress. Thank you, Bishop, for giving me this opportunity. Clap your hand and give God glory.
Bless God. All right, all right, all right.